Okay, so check this out. I feel like folks keep treating Evil Dead like it's just some cheap 80s slasher with a chainsaw, a lot of blood, all that stuff. Nah, I feel like this movie is one of the tightest structure lessons in horror. And I'm not talking about jump scares, not at all. I'm talking about how fast a good weekend turns into you being the only one left standing. I've been putting in the work, studying, structure, not just watching movies for fun anymore. That's one of the things I've been doing a lot of. I ran Evil Dead through the same lens I use when I break down a plethora of different things, story wise. Want, obstacles, turn, payoff. And this movie, it's got five real turns, to me at least. Five moments where what the main character wants completely flips into something else. So today, we aren't recapping the plot. Now, we ain't doing all that. We're diagnosing it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's see how we rolling. So every story starts with a want, and it's usually small before it gets big. Ash starts this movie wanting one thing: get to the cabin safe with his friends and get some alone time with his girlfriend Linda. That's it. That's the whole want. He even pulls out a necklace for her, trying to show her he wants more out of their relationship. Normal, sweet, even. You know what I mean? I can understand. Also, I may be reaching a little comparing this to a wrestling storyline, but stay with me. This is your classic babyface has a good life opening type shit. You got to establish what's being taken away before you can feel it get ripped away from him. Around the 36-minute mark, Cheryl gets possessed. And this is turn number one. Ash's want completely flips. He ain't thinking about a long time with Linda no more. Now he's trying to figure out what in the hell just happened to his sister. And here's the part y'all gotta notice. He's scared. He don't react right away. He doesn't. He's just out of it. That hesitation right there, that's character. That's Ash before he's Ash, if you know what I mean. And you know what he became later. Now, here's the term most people miss when they talk about the movie. 52 minutes in, everybody's hurt, everybody's scattered. And instead of Ash staying frozen, he starts encouraging Scott, telling him they can make it out alive. That's turn number two. And it's subtle. And if you blink or if you're not paying attention to it, you'll miss it. He goes from hiding and hoping it passes to actively trying to lead somebody else through it. If y'all really pay attention to story structure, you notice this is the moment a character starts becoming who they're going to be in the end. Small moment, but it's still a very big shift. Okay, so 101 to the 106 mark, this is the gut punch. Ash goes from I hope we make it out to I have to take my friends out myself because ain't nobody coming to save us. That's not survival anymore. That's duty. That's a whole different want. He ties up Linda and he ends up taking her head off with a shovel. That's the moment this movie stops being about escaping and starts being about what Ash is willing to do to see daylight. Okay, so now we're at the ending. Ash gets out, the book is destroyed, daylight's outside, but watch what he actually walks out with. He lost his sister, he lost his girlfriend, he lost his friends, and a piece of his own sanity along the way. But he also walked out with something he didn't have at the start, and that's confidence. He faced it, all of it, and he's still standing. That's the payoff, y'all. That's the whole reason the structure works. You feel the cost because you watch every single want shift that got him there. And that was something that I hadn't noticed when I first watched the movie because I was just used to what Ash was before. But in this movie, you see him start becoming who he becomes later in the other film. So that's five real turns in about an hour and 40 minutes. Most modern horror movies barely give you two. That's why this movie still hits. It ain't the gore, it's the structure underneath it. Now, here's why I'm bringing this up right now. Evil Dead Burn drops July 10th. I'm about to watch it and I'm running it through the same exact breakdown. Same want, obstacle, turn, payoff lens. So subscribe because we finding out together if the new one's got real structure or if it's just relying on gore to cover for it. All right, that's it for this one. You already know what it is. do all that social media stuff. I read the truth. I don't sugarcoat it. Catch y'all next time. Peace.